One crisis averted. The day after Congress managed to avert a government shutdown, yet again, Republicans and Democrats are looking at further major fights over spending that is the root of the deep divide that's sure to define the upcoming national campaigns. Late Monday night, lawmakers postponed their dispute over including billions of dollars for disaster reliefs from hurricanes, tornadoes, and massive flooding throughout the East Coast and in North Dakota. But Tea Party-driven Republicans are still insisting that a $1 trillion+ summer agreement to extend funding the government be cut further. The fights promise to highlight not only congressional campaigns, but the 2012 presidential content. Tensions continued to build in the Middle East in the wake of last week's move by Palestinians to gain United Nations recognition. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu granted the go-ahead to construct 1,100 new homes in disputed East Jerusalem. The move by Israel swiftly was condemned by the United States, the European Union, and the United Nations General Assembly today. In Washington's U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton said the move was counterproductive to ongoing efforts to relaunch the Middle East peace talk. Pakistani intelligence officials say an American missile strike has killed at least 3 people in the militant strong near the Afghan border. Government authorities say a pair of missiles struck a house near the town of Wana on Tuesday. The U.S. has fired sources of missiles into northwest Pakistan since 2008 to target Taliban and al-Qaeda operatives in the area. The latest strike comes at a time when tensions are already high between Washington and Islamabad, following a recent claim by the chairman of the U.S. Joint Chief of Staff, Admiral Mike Mullen, that Pakistan's main spy agency backed those militants who carried out attacks against American targets in Afghanistan. Pakistan has denied the allegation. In local news, a Fargo man caught storing 41 pounds of marijuana in his home last March is headed to prison for his role as the delivery boy. In a drug conspiracy, his attorney said Evan Lamb was sentenced Monday in Cass County Court to 18 months in prison and 2 years of probation after pleading guilty to possession of marijuana with intent to deliver or manufacture, which is a Class B felony. Police found the pot in an upstairs bedroom on March 18th while executing a search warrant at Lamb's house in Fargo. Daniel Gass served as Lamb's defense attorney, and he said Lamb wasn't selling or distributing the pot, but was holding it for another person to pick up. According to testimony, Lamb told police he was just the middleman. Gass added Lamb would drive to California to pick up a car and drive it back to Fargo for a third party. He claimed his client didn't know exactly what he was hauling, but just went and picked up the car for these guys. He knows he shouldn't have done it. He said the 24-year-old defendant agreed to cooperate with federal investigators in exchange for not being prosecuted on federal charges, which typically carries harsher penalties. Cass County Judge Douglas Herman said in sentencing Lamb that he was an indispensable part of a large criminal conspiracy. North Dakota has a new Teacher of the Year for 2012. Bismarck High School English teacher Brenda Werner was honored by Governor Jack Dalrymple and State School Superintendent Wayne Sandstead on Tuesday. Werner has been teaching at Bismarck High for 10 years. She also is a part-time assistant professor of education and online coordinator at the University of Mary. Werner now moves on as a candidate for the National Teacher of the Year award. The Jamestown area continued to experience fine daytime weather today. This afternoon was sunny with a high reaching 77 degrees. Tonight will be mostly clear with a low around 49. Wednesday should be warm again when we will see a high near 80 degrees. For Wednesday night, partly cloudy skies as temperatures dip back down to an overnight low around 47. Thursday we will see temperatures moderate and become more seasonal with highs only reaching the low 60s. The sun will shine for most of the day with a slight breeze stirring those tree coloring up with their fall colors. Thursday night we will be mostly clear with lows around 37. And it looks like Friday will be the coldest day this week when we're looking at a high of only 58 in spite of continued sunshine. Saturday should be fairly nice as the thermometer will reach nearly 70 degrees during the day while nighttime temps again drop to 49. Look for a slightly cooler Sunday than last week as temps struggle to reach the upper 60s. All in all, it looks like a pretty good week with no precipitation in sight. Turning to sports, the Jamestown College Jimmies volleyball team faces Dickinson State Blue Hawks tomorrow night at 7 in the Hanson Center on the Jamestown College campus. On Friday, the Jimmies take on Minot State Beavers, also at home. Saturday, we will see the Jimmies football on the road as they visit Valley City State University for matchup against the Vikings. JCTV 16 sports correspondent Courtney Oliver and news director Matthew Neese are live at Target Field in Minneapolis for the last homestand of the 2011 Major League Baseball campaign. Oliver interviewed Twins skipper Ron Gardenhine along with several players. JCTV 16 will bring you those exclusive interviews tomorrow night right here on your station for local news in the James River Valley. That's what's happening in your world for Tuesday, September 27th, as we continue to bring the campus and community closer together. I'm Jessica Gulseth, and good night.